Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right. So I could actually. I was going to stand it up for you, but I'm going to go with this deck. I might choose another to do a second reading. Put some lotion on. Good morning. I'm sorry that I sat there for 20 minutes. I could have sworn I put on the 6:40 and I didn't. So technically, I'm only like 2 minutes late. Technically. Okay. So, this is one out of two with the full moon, the full blood moon eclipse. The other one will be in September, I believe on the 7th. Good morning, good morning. So let's see what this one's going to usher towards us, because typically it's about like life-changing events or times to seek change when it comes to ushering in evolution, right? So, connecting with Earth, embracing darkness, and exploring the subconscious. So I wrote these down for you. Now, if anybody's wondering why it says embracing darkness, it's because with the full moon, when it comes to a lunar eclipse, they call it like an umbrella. So the Earth will cast like a shadow as it goes through. And it gives it this, you all right, butter? It gives it this orangish, reddish hue, right? It's not really that color, it's just the hue. So the moon just passes through the Earth's shadow, okay? Which filters out that light and makes it orange or red. So it's really just a fancy name for a total lunar eclipse, okay? They decided to name it all fancy and shit. So, I'm questioning whether or not it's even going to be real anymore. So the government sure shook that shit up for me. That's for sure. With the last eclipse, not the last recent, but the last, it's either October or April. I think it was October. So, and it's full moon energy, but it's not, but it is, if that makes sense. I know that probably sounds a little confusing, but when the lunar eclipse is attached to it, it kind of takes out some meaning behind the full moon in a way, because the eclipses aren't trying to fuck around. Okay, so there's that. So let me see if I can actually clip this to this. That'd be nice. Did that just work? It did. Let me see if I can clip this to this. Okay. So let's see what we're looking at. I'm going to do 5 minutes. Oh, yeah, butter? Oh, yeah? We haven't used this deck in a while. So I Figured I'd bring this beauty out. Oh man. I'm telling you lately. I don't know, it's like I cleanse them before I put them in there, but they just want a really good shake around. I hate when it gets to the string. Alibaba? What's that? Alibaba? Is that like somebody in Aladdin? Alibaba? Didn't Aladdin come out the other day, guys? I'm just gonna pull to like a little sheep, but like with Mary. Is there ever a tale like with a little girl being like a sheep herder? Is it like, oh, Little Bo Peep, right? Little Bo Peep? I don't know, maybe this kid's involved? I don't know. All right, full moon, full moon, on the 14th. Really? 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 Yeah. Well then, guys, it's kind of being tricky. I know how that deck works. Let me give it one more minute. Hope everybody's having a good morning. doing now? Alright, it's close. I'm going to take this time and attempt to go pee. Oh my gosh, why is this deck being so particular? We haven't used it in probably over a year. Be right back. Okay, good morning. I mean, Kessel literally just stole my seat way so quick. Sorry, baby. Cassie, right here. Look at. Right here, Cassie. Right here. That's for you. Come here. I'll leave my side of it right here. Yeah. There's a bed right there. There you go. Get up there. Holding Kenobi. You can do it. Sorry, I'm going back and forth with one of my daughter's friends. She just had a child a few months ago and kind of struggling, and she got a lot of love for somebody, but sometimes, we're just meant to have certain mentors in our life, and not everything works out the way we hope it does, So I'm just trying to give her a little boost of confidence over here. And I was muted, and I was going to start this video completely over. I'm deciding whether or not I still want to do that, to be honest with you. Only because it was like, it almost feels like a do-over, but Spirit doesn't want me to shift it. So something might start off rocky. So I am going to continue this reading. Look at all the scribbles I made too. I'm at least going to give it a fresh page. Wow. Look how messy. So let me just go back to that one more time. And, oh shit, the mic is unplugged. Okay, so you're not even hearing me through the mic. Oh man. What an odd way to start. I wasn't even chatting. I wasn't even busy. Now the mic's not on. Or is it? Oh, it did go back on. Okay. That's odd. Maybe because it started that way? Hoping once we go to court and everything, he does. I didn't even know that was going on. I'm so sorry. But yes, hopefully he can get clean. Jesus. so weird. I was just talking about a fresh start, and I just like reloaded my page. And this person, I'm not sure who they are, just hit me up. And it says, fresh to start. Oh. Jesus, where'd you guys go? Can you guys hear me or see me? Dear Lord. Okay, but it says fresh start. But there's a 2 next to it. So I guess let's just see what we get, because like I said, peanut butter can't sit on my knee. I need to maneuver. Thank you. Good boy. Would you like take your own little spot off the computer? I'm going to open this for you. There you go. You play. Yeah, guys, I don't know. So what I'd like to do is 2230, and I'm going to start new. And my writing is just very strange all of a sudden. But welcome to the full moon, lunar eclipse, blood moon, okay? Off. It's embracing darkness. It's exploring the subconscious, connecting to Mother Earth. It's life-changing times where you should seek evolution, okay? It is about evolution. But when I say embracing darkness, it's just because the Earth just cast a shadow around the sun. How do I want to explain it? Because the blood moon is just like, again, it's a nickname, but this really is a total lunar eclipse, which is happening, okay? But the moon will appear like orangish, reddish, it just occurs because the full moon passes through Earth, which creates a shadow and filters out certain lights, allowing it to look orangish and green. Orangish and reddish, right? So technically, what this really is a total lunar eclipse, but they want to call it a blood moon, okay? So hold on, it clipped out. Hold on, guys. This is insane. I literally almost texted you like 20 minutes ago and said I'm going to jump on YouTube if you're going to call me. So good morning. It is a late start. I woke up at 5, and yeah, I don't know why it took me 2 hours to get online. Everything. Yeah, welcome to the club. Yeah, somebody just mentioned that on YouTube too. It says something about I can't go back to sleep. It's going to be a long day. They just said the same thing as you. But we turn the clocks too. So I don't know. I know. All right, well, I hope you have a good day at work, and I'm going to have to call you back because I just made them wait for 20 minutes. I love you more. Everything okay? Good to go? All right, love you. Bye. Okay. All right. So this deck I attempted to use, I ended up cleansing it around, 4-minute mark maybe. Then it didn't feel right. And then it was 10 minutes, and then the deck again still didn't feel right. So I laid the crystal on it. It was a lot. So let's see what we get, okay? She was just saying she's been up at 4 lately. It's like, welcome to my life. But this has been happening to me for about a month now. All right, so what are we embracing? We have the Emperor. First card out, very dominant energy. Don't be fooled. 7 of Swords. Okay. Don't be fooled. So you could have an Aries energy here, or you could have somebody trying to like sweet talk you. You got Temperance at the bottom of the deck. Do be wary with this energy. Don't be fooled. Interesting. So that's telling me there is something tricky here as I don't know if somebody here is trying to play games. I just heard wreaking havoc. How the fuck that just happened? But I'm hearing don't be cruel to her. That's true. Could be an Elvis connection or Five of Wands, 6 of Swords. So some drama, some conflict moving forward. Don't be fooled. Okay, so I'm kind of interested in the don't be fooled part of this because let me just stop this from hanging because that's really annoying. That just hold on, I must have left my pendulum in the bathroom. And I did leave it in the bathroom. So, good morning, guys. All right. Off. I'm just trying to ask. Because as soon as I said don't be fooled, out came the 7 of Swords. So something is definitely tricky. I don't know if it's deceptive. Seems deceptive if you ask me. I don't know if there's competition. If this is arguments, conflicts about moving something forward. But, with the whole don't be fooled, I'm kind of getting the vibe of lies and deceit. But I'm also getting the vibe of like, don't be fooled. Like someone does have feelings for you. And I don't know, maybe your intuition is correct. Let me shut off my ringer. But I don't even see intuition here. So that's, I mean, it can go either way. I can't tell if it's somebody like acting like they like you. It could be anybody. It could be a woman, Aries, a masculine. He, she, they, it. You got the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. Let me get one more. Actually, I want to get 2 more. The Tower. The Sun is under the deck. So this Tower that's, coming in, it comes and goes. Damn, that Hermit won't go away. And then the 3 of Pentacles. So I think what I'm gonna do here, let me grab a deck of cards, and I think I'm going to use the Path of Shadows, only because of the full moon. But you have to stop going over here on my cats. Okay. Let's do the Book of Shadows. He must like go under my freaking drape to purposely hang out and shit on those cards. It's his favorite pile of fucking cards to shit on. Oh, you want to know why? Because I can't shit on any other ones now because they're in a container. Okay. What's going on? Let's just get like 4 cards in regards to this spread. The Emperor, the Tower, the Hermit, 7 of Swords, 5 of Wands, 6 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles. And we have Avoidance. I'll read them to you and then put them up top. I guess I'm going to put them on up top first. Really, Butter? You're overpowering my read again today. What's up with that? Okay. Alright. Bring it down. We have... I wonder if this light will help. I don't know if it helps me at all. We have Avoidance. I see someone smoking a pipe. Or a cigar. No, it looks like a pipe. I don't think it's a bowl. I think it's a pipe. Alright. We have in the Dance of Shadows, I conceal and evade. Fears will keep me distant in the dark, cool shade. She is facing us. We have Potion, Transformation, Resourcefulness, and Change. We have the Owl, Wisdom, Shadow, Deeper Truths. And we have Sabotage Relationships. In a tangle of love, my demons emerge, and I wonder if you will ask them to dance. So don't be fooled. So I don't know if this is somebody who actually likes you and they act like they don't. And it's saying like this person does. But we're still working with the Hermit, guys. So that's beginning to kind of tell me that something needs a little more of something. Like a little more... Yeah, I hear you, Butter. A little more, not a little more flow, a little more acceptance. I don't know, like, do you think you're being fooled, but you're not? But there's something about you that's bugging you. I don't know if you went ham on somebody and caused the Tower and it put them into hermit mode. But this is like taking some type of charge here. But see, I'm getting like electric charge. I'm getting people. I've seen it before. You take like electrical wires and you attach it to like a telephone pole or something, and not attached to the wires, just like a telephone pole, or no, I think it's a tree. And it would charge your phone. So I'm tapping into that type of energy. What did I see before? Tapping into a tree? Is that what I just said? So something seems odd, like off. Can't remember what I said before. Any insight with the Seven of Swords, please? We got laugh. Where the fuck is your sense of humor? We got that project, that person, that idea is waiting. Get after that shit. The world has your back. Tell me about the Five of Wands. Stop talking. Shut your mouth and listen. Fuck, shit's about to get real. Fuck, you need your people around you. Great. That could be those arguments that were coming in. They haven't already happened. Shit's about to get real. Tell me about this Tower. You need a good fucking cry. Get the ugly cry on. Let that shit go, your soul. Well, thank you. One more for the Tower. Shit's gonna go down with your job. Reevaluate, change your perception, or fucking quit. That could be a quit job for sure. Tell me about this Hermit. I feel like this Hermit is just like nothing's working out, or this and that. Like it's not like it's been months. Like you probably got stuck in your ego. I mean, you probably got stuck in whining. You got a good thing going. Don't ruin that shit. And then it says, you are the shit. Don't forget it. One more for the Three of Pentacles. You are going through some tough shit. Everyone has their turn. Welcome to yours. Gather your tired ass up and handle it. Okay, so that whining right there, I don't think it's extreme whining. I do think it's one of those things like where it's like, fuck, I can't catch a break, you know, or, you know, for instance, you know, my brother, for example, he's a good example, love him to death. He's 32. He lives in another state. He has a daughter, my niece, and it's like, this job didn't work out. He was hoping it would. He got laid off. This other job he got, great. But he also has to pay child support, and a new child support came in. So I know it's going to be a little over $600. That's just the minimum with what he makes. But he just gets by now. So say he has to dish out, you know, $700, $800 a month. He's not going to be able to afford his groceries, his rent, his other stuff. He didn't have any other money to put aside. So he'll be getting a different job. But I remember telling him with these major transits, especially going into 2025 with Pluto and all power to the people, it's really hit him. And I just try to explain, like, it doesn't mean life changes overnight and everything's going to be like happy-go-lucky, like right off the rip, and here comes your good karma and your Saturn return, that type of stuff, you know? Sometimes you got to wait for that shit. Like it comes in when it's supposed to come in, and if he doesn't go through what he has to go through now, he won't, you know, be able to, move forward. It's kind of like the universe pushing, like quit your job or find another one, look for a job before you find another one. It's things like that. Like you got a lot weighing on your back. It's like being torn, right? But shit's about to get real, because you asked me, it's time to take off. Like if you can't do things on the side, and he always has Mabel, so it's like, who wants to Uber with a kid in the car? That's not fun for her either, and he can't ask for a raise there. So he basically has to find another job. Might have to start at the totem pole to work your way up and struggle for a little while. But, once you get past this, like, things are going to be good. So he's probably, the point of my story is, I keep telling him, don't worry, things are going to go in his favor, because they really are. I think he just thought it was going to be like an instant turnaround within like a couple months or something. And it's like, no, sometimes it can take like a full year to get things in order. You're in a new transit. You're evolving. It doesn't just take a few months to evolve. And this is what another reason of another meaning of a total lunar eclipse is, life-changing time to seek evolution. Or you're going to get forced into it or pushed into it. So there's kind of energy on the board like that, not trying to call him out, but he's young, he's on his own, he's doing a great job. It just, he knew he was going to find himself in this circumstance. It was only a matter of time, right? So before, she was letting him just pay. But she also got caught up. She wanted insurance for Mabel, and I know I'm dishing it out, but you know what? That was the wrong thing to do, and she went through the state, and she lied, and she got caught. And my brother's initials are nothing's on it, so he's not at fault, but he now has to pay child support because she got him caught up in the system, So it's a tough situation. So maybe that's another thing. Like maybe he gets a letter from the state, you know what I mean, saying you owe this much. And it's like, the crazy thing is, she wasn't having him pay much because he has her majority of the time and does the food shopping, and and then she's in school and she makes great money. So she makes such great money that she didn't need to put Mabel on state insurance. So and she was relying on a man that she's no longer with either, So it's time for her to step up, and it's time for him to kind of like follow through with whatever this is so he can get to where he needs to be. So love them both. Love my Mabel. Not talking shit. We've all got caught up in situations like that. I've abused the state before too, a long time ago. And I was worried about getting caught up. And that's when I just let go of everything. Because I knew if I got caught, I would be fucked. So I even let go of Section 8 after the divorce. I didn't want to get somebody else in trouble. So it's a long road. And again, I was working, so I was like, but I did what was best for me. And I'm glad I did, because I think it was that year I made like almost 80 grand, 100 grand on YouTube. So if I would have got caught, I would have been fucked. Everything happens the way it's supposed to. Was it nice to stay on it? Yeah. But I wouldn't have evolved. I wouldn't have got anywhere. They only allow so many buildings. You guys know where I'm getting with that? So I feel like there's a struggle here. But there's also love here. And somebody could be avoiding something. And it's like, as you dance in the dance of shadows, I conceal and evade fears that keep me distant in the dark, cool shade. So there is a transformation here. There is change that's needed in regards to this evolution. Deeper truths, shadows, wisdom. Again, don't be fooled. Maybe you're fooling yourself here. And then you have sabotaging relationships. In the tangle of love, my demons emerge, and I wonder if you'll ask them to dance. So I don't know. It's like shit's about to get real, troops. And Yeah. So whether you want it to or not, it's going to. Peanut butter, why are you on my cards? Those are the ones I told you I didn't want you on because all you do is shit on them. Yeah. I love you though. No poo-poo on those, okay? El Dorado, poo-poo. You go poo-poo in your toilet. El Dorado. Tell me about this Emperor. This is like a whole laugh thing. You got the Queen of Swords. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. So this could be sabotage and temperance. Temperance was at the very bottom of this deck when that came out. And now we have the Two of Swords that's popping out. King of Cups. I don't want to say it's just balance. Like this card, she's not even holding cups. It's beautiful. But she is staring at the water. And what a beautiful background. But it does look kind of dark. Maybe it's just sunset. You can see the castle behind her in the water. I thought for a minute it was trees, but I believe it's castles. It's kind of like, it almost reminds me of like the Hermit. In a way. Tell me about this Five of Wands, because this is like conflict. Shit's about to get real. You got the Queen of Cups. Let's get one more. The Ace of Pentacles. So there is something new here, but you're kind of like, I don't know. And it's an Ace of Pentacles, so typically that would have to be like solid, right? I just want to put the mic down a little bit more. So it's like a new stuff. Yeah, see, this is the conflict. I can feel the conflict as your reader. I don't quite know how to even interpret it. That the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. Tell me about the Six of Swords. So you're kind of going towards the Tower as well. You got the Chariot going right towards the Tower. Be careful on the cars, guys. But this is almost like a forward march and then like halt. Tell me about the Tower. Could be Cancer, Scorpio. Got Virgo, Aries. And here comes the King of Cups. And the Queen of Cups came out with the Ace of Pentacles sitting on top of the Five of Wands, which is it's conflict. So I don't know if you dished it out to this person. Shit's going to go down with your job. You need a good fucking cry. I don't know if this is like, oh, I just want to be in someone's arms and cry. So somebody could be extremely emotional here. But it doesn't really look like they're doing anything with the Four of Swords. One more for the Tower, please. And the Four of Cups. Another chance, another opportunity, or somebody feels like they missed an opportunity. Tell me about this Hermit. This is like, don't get yourself down. You know what I mean? You got the Ace of Swords. Speak up. Start something with the Eight of Wands. Yeah, speak up. So maybe somebody is coming out of Hermit mode. Maybe somebody you're dealing with just has a lot of Virgo in their chart, guys, and that alone can be frustrating because they like to seek solitude a lot. So don't Cancers once in a while, too, with the shells. But this is kind of like needing to come out of Hermit mode. But this is like, you're the shit, don't fucking forget it, and whining. You got a good thing going on. Don't ruin that shit. So I don't know if there's some type of like conversation that comes back around and Spirit's like, don't ruin it. because somebody here could be a sabotager. You know, I've told you plenty of stories then. I don't think I sabotage. Well, I do sabotage certain things when things get, you know, going. But if like one thing goes wrong before it, I'm up your ass. I'll shut that shit down. I don't know what it is about me, because I'm not that person. Like in a relationship and a friendship, like I am the most kind, compassionate, giving, you know, friend, mother, daughter. You know, but there's just something in the beginning, just some things just don't sit with me. Remember Charlie was like 4 days of no conversation, and it's like, yeah, no, I'm done. I'm done. And don't come at me with I'm busy. That just means, you know, you're too busy to have a conversation with me. I'm not having it. It's not a thing. Friends don't do that to each other. Like like real friends, if you haven't, like having a conversation, like, oh, you haven't heard from somebody in 4 days, it's probably because they're doing something, or, you know. But if there's a lover here, you don't do that shit and then say you're busy. That's basically called saying you're not good enough. There's not a big enough connection, or it's not this, or, you know, but something's telling me here that there is a connection, and spirit saying don't ruin that shit. But it could be this person that ruins that shit too. And it's hard for you to tolerate it. So if that's the case, it's time to speak up. Even if you're in a relationship, like, it's time to speak up. I feel like you guys mesh with the King and Queen of Cups, but somebody here needs to take the lead. And I don't know if that's you coming in as the Queen of Swords. This Queen of Swords is fucking gorgeous. Stunning. You know, she can be harsh, but she's also smart. She's very intelligent. She won't take no bullshit. You want to, you know, dance around the mulberry bush, she's going to knock your ass out of the fucking game. And it's kind of like some games here, but now it's just conflict. So again, like, I don't know if something comes around again, a person, place, thing, conversation, because here it is, but it also is with the Hermit. So it's kind of saying, like, you need to kind of go within here. But I think you're more like, you know what? I'm going to play the role of the Emperor, take the lead. No bullshit. Cut to the point. Cut to the chase. Cut to the, you know, whatever. Cut the fucking deck. Type of vibes. What's this Three of Pentacles? And it says you're going through some shit, you know? And that's okay, but there's almost like a contract here too, and you have the King of Wands. So you could be dealing with a fire sign, earth sign, Six of Pentacles. So there's somebody here that has a lot of energy. King of Wands is flirty. You got the Three of Cups, so it might just be a friendship, you know, somebody you don't expect to catch feelings for. Something must have already happened here if I'm bringing up Charlie in that point of conversation. Like, that shit don't fucking fly with me. It's that fucking simple. That shit doesn't fly with me. Butterfly in the sky, we can go twice as high. It's in a look, so take a look. You know, why don't I just real quick look at, those don't belong in there. Look at the Hidden Oracle and see if it's on your end or their end. It usually ends up being their end, but I can tell if it's more your end the way that comes out. Sounds like fucking your end. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. I remember every detail of that day. Tell me about the Five of Wands. Okay, don't react when people mention your name. I'll wait for a sign from you. Tell me about this Tower. So I feel like somebody missed an opportunity here, and you're wondering if the opportunity is going to come back around again. I wish I could take back my words, or maybe lack of. I wonder if you're happy without me. So this is probably, I feel you leaving me behind. Three of Pentacles, please. Because it's almost like a contract. I want to tell you how I feel. Yeah, so like maybe that's the whole don't be fooled. I'm grateful for this spiritual lesson. Tell me about sabotage. Because there's a big transformation here. I hid who I really am from you. I'm not available. That makes sense. Whether it's you or them acting like no big deal, you know. Time for me to heal. So maybe there was something here where the littlest thing got the best of you. Songs remind me of you. You speak through music. So I don't know if that helps anybody. Even if it's somebody new, it could just, you know, somebody's intuition just says, like, maybe if I don't reach out, this is going to be done and over with, or avoiding certain conversations. I've had people like that too. I'll write something in text messages, and then somebody hits me up on Messenger or Snapchat, and it's okay, so you're avoiding the message that I actually sent to you. No. You know, like, what the fuck? So let's see what these have to say. Good morning.
There's a bunch of algae in the fish tank, so we either have to clean it today or tomorrow, whatever, or always clean it either way. But so we have to clean it, and either we keep cleaning it when there's algae on it and wipe it, or we should get like an algae eater or something.
Yeah, I want to actually clean it because last time Grandma wanted to leave some water in it, and I can't stand that. That drives me fucking apeshit.
What?
Huh?
Leave some water in the water.
In the tank, she wanted to leave some water.
Obviously, there's some water now.
I know, but I like to clean it completely out.
No, you're supposed to keep the old water.
That's gross.
Well, they climate to it.
Acclimate?
Acclimate.
Yeah. All right.
I'll see the temperature, I don't know.
I'll see you when you come down because I'm on YouTube and you're either about to pee or shit. So.
No, I just peed, but I think that's.
Okay. I love you.
But I just ate breakfast.
I love the.
Already ready for work.
I love the toilet talk. I love you.
Love you.
Bye. Yeah, you're supposed to leave some of the upper body, even if it's gross. Yeah, I don't like that. And I keep convincing her, like, can I have the fish down here? I'm, like, attached to the fish. I forgot how much I enjoy fish. I could just put them, like, right here for you. Wouldn't that be awesome? All right. So, how do I want to look at this? Let me put you up over here a little bit. Almost well. All right. Tell me about this avoidance. Advice for avoidance. You have a nail. Building, not solid, needs securing, build over. Truthful, painful but truthful. Communication, nail in the coffin, hitting the nail on the head. Put a pin in it for later, new beginnings, flawed situations, tower moment. Well, that makes sense. Well, that's tower over here too. So I don't know. It does feel more about building something new because you have these two aces with the Three of Pentacles. So like right now, it needs securing. And I remember talking about security here, and I thought it was odd that this wasn't more of like the Ace of Cups because it was the Ace of Pentacles. Because it's like, do I want to put effort into this again? Because to me, it feels like you already did. or this is all about to happen, and then there's like a break, and then it comes back together, because I wanted to wipe the whole deck and start a fresh reading, and Spirit was like, no, leave it. So it's almost like this already happened with a situation, and now it's rolling back around, but it can be situated this time. It could be handled differently. But some of you, I'm hearing no. So once again, there's probably more than one person here then. I did notice at the bottom of the deck it says you and I were too young, and that it was at the bottom of the deck each time one of those cards came out, guys. But it didn't come out, so I let it be. So this could be like going way back. Maybe somebody hits you up way back from the past, like a Virgo or something. And it's just like, what? You know, even if like you're in a relationship, you know, somebody else could get jealous. I don't, oh, what the fuck? I think somebody's ex is going to come back around. But it's a good thing. So I don't know if you're talking to somebody, dating somebody, but there's an ex that's going to come back around that possibly has been avoiding. Okay, so there's options here. I was reading on the new energy, person, place, or thing, but it looks like a conversation. It looks like it has to do with a person. They could have sabotaged, you could have sabotaged. Like I tell you this, sometimes like I try to sabotage situations because I don't like being left on hold, or I don't like being like in the unknown. You think I'd be, I'm okay with the unknown when it comes to like, you know, dead people walking around and not knowing who they are. Like, whatever, come and visit me. I'm kosher with that. But I don't like the unknown when it comes like in a relationship and I'm unsettled. Like that shit throws me off. I can't be me if it's an unsettling situation. And that's just facts. For me. My brain doesn't allow me to work like that. But if what's happening to our subconscious here, it's kind of like a message for everybody. Hi, Butter. He's just sitting right in front of me looking at me. Hi, sweet boy. Thank you for my kisses. I just love them. Want to give Mom a kiss? No? It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to give Mama kisses. So... So maybe if you just started dating somebody recently or started talking to somebody and this all went down, maybe it's not your person and it's somebody else that's going to come in towards you. And that could be your person. Because there's a person here, whether it's a friend, a lover, a coworker, there's a person here that wants to now reciprocate. And I think that's why you're conflicted, because it's like you didn't see it coming. So I don't know. I think there was other people after this one particular person. Like, and even if you're in a marriage and kids, if it's not your kids, it could simply be you, but in between you are dealing with kids, prepping for weddings, whatever the case may be, you know, unless you had younger kids. But to me, there'd have to be like older kids here. And now it's time to get back to like what was on hold. And it could even be for like a couple months. Like it was on hold for a couple months. Tell me about potions. This wanted to flip. Teal, receptive and clear. Clarity of thought, great communication. Know thyself. So this is a transformation thing. It's you're very resourceful. There's change. One more for potion, please. Teal will work good for you. I don't know if it was that one, but that was horse. Tell me one more for potion, please. And you have sit, just rest, ponder, thinking, sad, looking back, reminiscing, sitting in stubbornness. Yeah. Yep. So someone's still sitting there, if you ask me, in stubbornness or holding a grudge. You got home, safe place, recovery. Tell me about the owl, please. Wisdom, shadows. And this is just the subconscious side of you guys right now for the next it's on the 14th, so you probably start feeling it. Some will feel it now, some will feel it more around like the 10th and 11th, and then the following weekend, 15th, 16th, 17th. For me, it's either before or after that's most potent, but the full moon, it's typically after. You have trash. This relationship is done. Time to move on. Chuck it in the fuck it bucket. I love that saying. Trashy behavior or thinking. It's not for future use. Damn. Deeper truth, shadow. So it's probably your shadow side. Let me get one more for owl. So a lot of us are probably in our shadow side right now with this full moon, whether we're aware of it or not. And then we got bed, intimate times, cheating, restful slumber, personal connection, polyamorous, big family, co-sleeping, relationship, retrieving from the world, home security, dreaming, sleep. I don't know where to put that one. Because I think it could either be cheating or a deep personal connection. And it could be both. I don't think there was like security here. Because it's talking about bringing security back in. So whatever the situation is, there was zero community. There was zero communication, zero security. But like you're the owl. That owl keeps coming in for you guys big time. Got the little owl over here. The little owls on the bracelet. You got our little friend owls over here. So what is a grudge about? Well, even my shadow is light, although it's not a fact. You're asking like what a grudge is, or like what the grudge was. I don't know what the grudge was. Everybody holds different grudges. It's just kind of like being angry and holding on. It's kind of like another word for bitter, salty. You know, somebody was holding a grudge, or you were holding a grudge. Like I can hold it. Like with Charlie, I held a grudge. You don't wait 4 days to be like, hi, sweetie. No, I don't. No, I don't play games with this 5 of Wands. You're not going to challenge me to see where I'm at. I'm not going to give you that satisfaction. And again, that could be me being stubborn, but no. You don't wait 4 fucking days to communicate with somebody. Friends don't do that to friends. There was no reason to test this energy, but somebody thought they would go ahead and test it, and it didn't work out. Off. I'm not going to get the squirt bottle. Thank you. So, to me, this would be a deep connection with yourself, coming in as the owl, and it can be with somebody else as well. But every time they're deep, it doesn't mean that, it's non-karmic. It's just, there's obviously, whatever this is or about to be, you run into a karmic situation if you haven't already. But this is definitely something that's already happened, because this is like another go at something. And I don't know how many people you're talking to here. It could just be a friend. But again, something can resurface that was the tower. because somebody wants another opportunity. It's like, oh man, did I miss the opportunity? Or it's you biting yourself in the ass like, man, I fucked this up. I missed an opportunity. But I mean, that could be for some, but if someone doesn't reach out for 4 days, that's not me fucking up. That's not me sabotaging. That's me probably now going to hold a grudge, and I'm going to tell you how it is, and you're not going to mess with a grown-ass fucking woman. I'm not playing fucking games. What do you want? You just want sex? Do you want respectful, something reciprocated? Do you want a polyamorous type of situation? Do you want security? Like, what do you want from me? Because I thought it was everything at first, because you try to let your guard down in certain situations, like new friends, this and that, and then you find out that friend is a foe. So I hope you understand where I'm going with that. Like, this one is tough because at the end of the day, you're still the owl. Tell me about sabotaging relationships. You got the alligator, which is stealth. Oh my God, it wants to keep coming. It didn't want to stay in my hand 3 times. The alligator, swift, stealth, a big bite out of life, good fortune, dynamic, primal instincts, ancient wisdom, move quietly but strike with a great force. So that's kind of like everything I was just kind of like saying. So I really don't. In the tangle of love, my demons emerge. I wonder if you ask them to dance. And then you have fun. So somebody wants to dance. Getting in the swing of things, being playful, kids, childhood play. This little boy always reminds me of somebody's nephew. I'm just going to send that to her later. She'll get a kick out of that. Did you just shit on my hand, dude? What the fuck, butter? Why did you do that? Why did you poo-poo right there? No poo-poo on mama. I'm going to have to tell you off. If you continue to do this, I'm going to have to tell you off when you're on me. I'm not kidding, okay? That's a no-no, buddy. I still love you a whole shit ton, but that's a no-no. I am not going to be picking up your shit for the rest of my life. Well, for the rest of your life, which is probably not true. But can you not shit on mama? Please. I can't shit on people, okay? You have your spots. So let's get one overall card, okay? Stethoscope, health card. Heart, mind, body, get well, be well. Get a checkup, healthy choices, change diet or exercise. That's his blood. So we are going to find, I didn't know it dripped down like that. Man, that was like scary. I felt so bad. And it was like 2 toes, not just one. So this health card is really like telling me like, whoa, I did just find out like I have a blood disease, but it's anemia, but it's severe anemia. And they can't figure out why my body won't absorb oil. So my hemoglobin is low. Red blood cells. Some people, if they're too high, you constantly have to go in and get blood taken out. If it's too low, typically they do blood transfusions, and you know how I feel about that. But I might not have a choice. I'm going to try some things before I go that route, though. I want them to kind of figure out what it is before I go that route. But they've been trying to figure it out for years, and the diagnosis code is like, oh, it's there, but it's not anything they were looking for. So do be careful when it comes to your health, because when your health is good and your mindset is good and you're feeling good, you do honestly connect differently to the world. Okay? So make sure you feed your body the right way. If you haven't had a checkup in a while, get one. And having that severe anemia and with my red blood cells always being low, it's like brittle nails, hair, headaches, dizziness, shortness of breath, your chest hurts. And I'm like, that's me. Maybe I don't actually have asthma. Maybe it's been the severe anemia, but I take iron every single day. But now it's like Now they're like, I don't know if I'm going to have to switch medicines because I've been on the same iron supplement for, I don't know, 10 years. It keeps my ferritin just where it's supposed to be, you know, but so certain vitamins, I knew I always had the iron deficiency, but it's coming to the point now where if we don't figure out the cause, I'm probably going to have blood transfusions. So that sucks. So pay attention to your body, eat good, you'll feel different. Like, it's when people say that, it's truly not a lie, guys. It's truly the truth. But all in moderation, right? Like, I'm not supposed to drink, you know, with NASH and all the other stuff. But you know what? Like, all in moderation. I think I want to clarify these with off my head. I think I want to clarify these with advice. Your best advice. Is that shit? You little fucker. Best advice for avoidance. In the dance of shadows, such as that full moon energy, I conceal and evade fears. Veil keeps me distant in the dark, cool shade. You have the Nine of Swords as if you're nervous or somebody else is nervous about this situation. It's a 3 a.m. card. It's problems. It's weary. It's guilt. It is growth. It is a no. It is creating distance between you and somebody else. So this is either happening with you or somebody else, but this has to stop. This avoidance has to stop. And if it doesn't, let it go, guys. If it doesn't serve you in this full moon, it's going to help you. Like, maybe even want to do a spell. I don't know. You have the 10 of Cups, commitment, fulfillment, joy, family, happy times. It's a yes card. It's also completions. It's the emotional compatibility is excellent. So it's a yes card. So something can transform, or it's change. You know, you have to change. You have the resources. You can do this. It's now time to transform something. Or it's this person. So again, I don't know if this is a second chance, third chance, 10th chance. I don't know what this is for everybody. Best advice for the owl. It's a no card, generation, 3 of Swords, miscommunication, misunderstanding. So that needs to be cleared up. That's your best advice. Let's get one more for this 3 of Swords, please. It's like disappointment, right? Can't stay in disappointment. And then you got the 5 of Cups. Loss, despair, sadness, regret, disturbance, recent past, hurts, love. Could be impossible, could be really hard. So I will tell you, with the 5 of Cups and the 3 of Swords, that's some serious hurt. That's some serious shadow. And it's got to go. That shadow's got to go, and you got to find a way to let it go yourself. I don't know if you want to do some type of magic, healthy magic. I had a dream last night that I put potions together from my Green Witch book and was selling them to you guys. I can't keep adding stuff to my plate though, but that is a good idea. It just makes it convenient. And like wholesale, what I pay for it, you know? But these would be happy spells. These aren't, you know, crazy ass shit. So this is shadow, and you gotta let this shadow go during this full moon. There is something you're holding on to, and I do feel like there is some type of concoction that you can come up with, or light a candle. Considering all the cards that I want to start using too, with the Conjure and the Gypsy deck and the Hoodoo, I should probably learn spells. I think that's why they're telling me that. I'd rather learn the spell with the materials and the stuff versus just saying and like incantations. So I must be good at it, and I've been saying that from the day I started YouTube. But it wouldn't be spells like you would expect, guys. This would be like healthy spells. Words, every word that comes out of your mouth is a fucking spell, okay? So the more you say it, the more deeper you're going. So you know, you got to search for deeper truths here, but it's this could be you that does the sabotaging. But I feel like this combination of avoidance and sabotage with the owl is two people, you know, and it can be within the family, and it just, somebody wants to talk about it, but it makes them nervous to talk about it, so they'd rather just, you know, dance in the shade. And this one's wondering if you're going to dance with me. And it looks like they will if they can stop sabotaging or avoiding, or you. I think it's a little of both of you, to be honest with you. That was the King of Swords. Best advice for this sabotage relationships, please. You have the Seven of Cups, daydreaming, wishful thinking, or needing to make a choice. It's a mysterious card. Confusion plays a factor. Let's get one more. So hopefully with that Ace of Swords and the Eight of Swords becomes a little more clear. Giving, receiving, could be money, a pay raise, obtaining resources, and you do have the resources here, okay? It's the Six of Cups. Again, it's harmony, it's give and take, but it's also a maybe card in this situation because it's linked with the Seven. So it really depends on your mindset or somebody else's mindset, and it does involve two people. And if it doesn't involve two people, it's just you constantly doing this, and it's got to go. And this is a perfect total lunar eclipse to release this. Okay, so if there's anything that needed to be released, email me, mysticalmoments555@gmail.com, and tell me what you feel like needs to be released, with like only one paragraph of a story, and I can go into my Green Witch book and send you a photo shot of the spell, and if you don't have certain things, I can tell you what to substitute. Okay. But mainly this, you would kind of know what this is, and it really is the shadow side, you know. Again, with the eclipse, somebody's got to step up here. But you know, it just, again, like letting it go. So it's a total lunar eclipse too, right? So again, the moon appears reddish or orangish, but it's just, the moon is just passing through Earth's shadow is all it is, and it filters that light. So you can filter out what this is and let it go. You can even write it on a piece of paper, burn it. You can write it on a piece of paper, soak it in water, and then flush it in a couple days. It's anything like that. It's a good time for incantations. And I think with one of these decks, I might just do my own incantations because I feel it strongly. And this is something I didn't want to do. If you remember me on the beginning of YouTube, like, I knew I always had this capability, and it's seriously something I just didn't want to do. And that's really what it boils down to. But almost everything that I've done that I'm good at, is things that I didn't want to do. It's like being like a mass entrepreneur over here. So again, like you can get through this. And Dartmouth Health just came on as did I put these away yet? As a commercial, as we were just talking about health earlier. Right there. So you guys got this. It looks smooth. I think if anything, like it'd be you complicating it or somebody else. And if that complication is there, just let that shit go, guys. Chuck it in the bucket. Okay? Honestly. I love you guys so much. I'll be back. Love you. Happy full moon. Actually, not yet. I don't want to dip out yet. What I do want to say is the first thing I said in the beginning of the video, which was kind of shitty. Not shitty, but my mindset. I literally said, like, is this really an eclipse? And that sucks because I just feel like it's been tainted ever since the October eclipse, or it was either October. Hey, get out of there. Peanut butter, come. He's behind the curtains. It's like behind the shadows. Peanut butter. Don't think I can't see you. Here's the thing. I can hear you. Yeah. Thank you. Don't be pecking at my jewelry. So really, this is like the shadow side, guys. But this looks like an easier shadow to work through. Honestly. Okay. But again, I just feel like now every transit we have in regards to new moon, full moon, I get it. But now I just wonder what the government's going to do with these portals that come in. Because now, you know, they know how to use the portals. Because it was part of a deal. So, peanut butter off. 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 So I'm a little uncomfortable with that. But I felt the other one. Hello? Hello? Hi. Hi. Can you call me back? Huh? Are you able to call? Can you call me back? Just like 10. Yes, you're speaking to Courtney McGinty. Can you call me back in 10 more minutes? Who are you? I'm sorry. Where are you calling from? Okay, can you give me like 10 minutes? 10 minutes? Thank you. 10 minutes. Thanks. Bye. Thank you. I saw Concord, New Hampshire, which is the capital. So I was like, shit, something wrong with my license. I know something's wrong with my license. I think it's probably suspended because I didn't pay my tolls yet. And I just got a letter the other day. And I'm like, why am I just getting a letter now? He just flew by so quickly. He moved the camera. So, but what I was saying with the other eclipse, I couldn't feel it. And everybody else was crying there because it was a different type. It was an electrical feel. You know, it was a frequency feel. But I couldn't feel the frequency. And a lot of you were on the same page with me. You were like, yeah, I can't feel that either. It was strange. You know, and that's the truth. So if you don't feel it, it's fake. If you feel it, good luck. Work with it. Why does this look like it already has roots? I just put it in there yesterday. These are new ones I just put in. So I love you guys so much. Just found this amazing book at the flea market called Green Witch by Page. Yeah, I think that's the same one I have. I got mine on Amazon a couple years ago. Yeah, it's the same one. Isn't it awesome? It's the same book. Except mine has a little bird shit on it. The fuck? I keep finding things with bird shit, guys. What does that mean? Is there a meaning behind that? Off. I'm not fucking with you no more. Is there a spiritual meaning in regards to bird shit? The meaning of bird droppings. Good luck. Some people believe that the poop brings them bird good luck. Saturn in Russia. Could be telling you to use your intuition. Talks about freedom. The two common things. Oh no, that's like fungal disease. He's clean. Why is bird poop important? It fertilizes crops. And this is a page all about fertilizing stuff too. A book. This book is awesome. This was the one where I was telling you I want to do some like concoctions. This one and another book that I have, but really this one, because you can find all these local herbs, sometimes even at a store or a nursery. He stained my book. I hope it's good luck now. But this book is amazing. I paid $14, $14.99. Canada, $19.99. Mind, Body, and Spirit with Witchcraft. So everybody thinks witchcraft is this like, it's not, guys. And if people really understood that our words from the beginning of time are honestly spells, the world would be different. But that didn't happen. So if anyone's scared of spells and using herbs, to make your life better, fuck them. They want to be scared of that, fuck them. It's your world, it's your life. Somebody would come into your life that would be like, oh, can you make me some type of concoction? Like yesterday, I made with some honey and cumin, not cumin, I did turmeric with Vaseline for my knees. You just dab it on your knees. But what I didn't know is that you got to turn it into a paste first instead of just moving it all around. Because you think you could just mix it together and it's fine because it's mixed together. But you're actually supposed to take the turmeric and add some water and have a paste first, because that actually releases some of the stuff in turmeric. So there is a way to go about it. And I didn't know it, so I had to go in and fix it. But this is a wonderful book. If you believe in, naturally healing yourself, then this is a really great book as well. But this talks about like when to plant certain stuff. It's worth the money. And then I got this book. I ordered it for me for Christmas. I don't know where the other book is, still upstairs, but I did get recipe cards. And it's just what you need for your kidneys. Breathing, having a hard time breathing. Synergies. Right? Mobility issues, arthritis. Gives you 10 different ways. Green tea, cat's claw. Make something there. Celery seed. That's your blood sugar. Oh, this one opens. Do they all open? Oh, they all open. Damn. Ginger. Tells you how to make tinctures, teas, balms, massage oil. All sorts of stuff. So these are pretty cool. These were expensive, believe it or not. I do have the book. It's something, it must be upstairs. But yeah, and your advice was health, right? So that book has a lot of things just like that. So, and again, that video I showed you, I wrote I wrote it all down yesterday. If you guys want to hear it one more time and write it down, because that's what I did. Could screenshot it, but it's a little bit of a mess. But I will play it for you. A cheese video is just a bomb. Got to do that back too.
Belly button today, and you won't believe the benefits it can bring to your health. When the fetus develops, it connects to the mother's placenta through the umbilical cord, which means that all of our veins are connected to the belly button. This central point of our body has more than 72,000 veins, the same number of blood vessels. That's why it is said that the belly button is the life of the person. Applying oil to the belly button can help treat a variety of problems such as dry eyes, tired eyes, pancreatic problems, dry heels, cracked lips, as well as keeping your face shiny and your hair healthy. Don't miss any part of this video, as we'll show you how to use oils and make the most of their benefits. Number 1, reduces blood pressure and cardiac stress. To strengthen and tone the heart muscles, put thyme oil on a cotton ball and place it on the belly button every night. Number 2, eliminates knee pain. To relieve knee pain, put castor oil on a cotton ball and apply it around your belly button just before bed. Number 3, improves fertility. If you are having trouble getting pregnant, applying coconut oil to your belly button can be a healthy solution. Apply coconut oil to a cotton ball and place it on your belly button every day to help increase your chances of becoming a mother. Number 4, gives your skin a glow. If your skin is dry and damaged, applying almond oil to your belly button can be the solution. Put some oil on a cotton ball and rub it in circles all over your abdomen. You will notice how your skin will naturally hydrate. Number 5,
Literally my
helps
favorite.
fight diarrhea. If you are suffering from diarrhea and dehydration, put some salt on a cotton ball and apply it to your belly button. This can help reduce the frequency of trips to the bathroom. Number 6, eliminates menstrual cramps. To relieve menstrual cramps, place a cotton ball soaked in brandy on your belly button for 3 hours. You will notice a significant improvement. Number 7, relieves colds and flu. During seasons of changing seasons, or if you have low immunity, moisten a piece of cotton ball with alcohol and place it on your belly button, securing it with tape throughout the day. This can help to decongest your nose and reduce the discomfort of fever and discouragement. Number 8, eliminate spots on your face. If you have spots on your face due to sun exposure or pregnancy, apply lemon oil to your belly button every day for a month. You will notice that the spots will begin to disappear. I hope these tips have been useful to you. May God bless you, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.
So me personally, I'm starting to really get into this. But I think this combination was probably like $100. But I'm telling you, like, it's worth it. We have access to like everything in here, whether it's in the supermarket or you want to take something from the supermarket and then take the seed of it, pollinate it. Not pollinate. Well, that happens with cucumbers, but pograde it. So, you know, it's amazing. To me, it was worth the money. But if you're not looking to spend money like that, just go on Amazon, and this one is honestly just as good, really. One day we can go over my recipe cards if you'd like, and you can screenshot them. I'll do that for you if you guys want to do that. I can come on later and do that for you. Probably help some people. So why don't I do that? You can also screenshot too So have a notebook and a pen ready if you guys want to watch that video. Okay. So let me just see. All right. I love you guys. So much is health is very important. And for those who are not on that journey yet, you can join me because I'm about to be on that journey. But I'm about to be on the journey like this with like herbs and oils and resins and tinctures. I already have a couple tinctures that help with pain, but that's, weed tincture, THC. It's good. The first time I took it, I was like, is this supposed to make me high? I didn't know I was going to get high, but it burns under your tongue because it's made with a certain alcohol. So my dad's also really good at making tinctures for my mom that help, with her cancer. So, yep, I'm about to go this route. You dip in and out of tinctures as needed, yeah. But I can make other tinctures with just like herbs too, and you'll see the result eventually, So it's a whole bunch of like show, tell, and wait, It could help instantly. Like the turmeric, I feel did help my knees a little bit, but next time I want to use a whole clove of garlic and see if that helps a little better, because the garlic is better, and people with anemia really shouldn't be using turmeric. And I have like severe anemia, so it's not just you just got to figure out what's going on. But Spirit gave me the go ahead to use it, which I thought was strange because everything I read told me not to use it. It was like the 10 most dangerous things according to like what's going on with your body, and anemia mote it be. Your connection is unstable. So keeps going in and out. I will be back later today to show you the cards and go over a few things, okay? I love you guys. Bye. Tarot is a book of the past. Tarot is from the past, but it's about foretelling the future and the current energies. All right, y'all. I love you. So, again, have a pen and notebook, and if you guys have anything, I want you to bring it my way, too, so I can jot it down. Love you guys. Bye.